I've got any water. Yeah. Hey, and welcome to the Green Umbrella Live Lunch. It's another Thursday. It's 12 o'clock. We are ready to go. Ready to go. So, guys, how's it been? How's this week been?
Very devastating, actually, Christina.
Yeah.
It's been a sad week.
I'm deleting that.
No, I mean, I feel like we should have a moment of silence.
Starting from now.
Go.
Yeah, no one
And
knows
for
why.
anybody that doesn't know, our good friend and dad
Work
of
husband.
GU, work husband, dad, crazy fun uncle, Mr. Mark Munden, has decided to go on to pastures new, and we're all a bit sad.
Yesterday was a challenging day saying goodbye to Mark after all these years. But okay, but what's your favourite Mark memory?
Okay, mine would have to be the absolute rage that would come across that man's face whenever you mentioned Mariah Carey. And bearing in mind, I would mention that from about August onwards.
Or Christmas, just Christmas in general.
Yeah. And also when we used to, his little face, when we used to wind Jane up about being posh, and he'd really go for it. He was like the naughty little brother, and it would just give me life.
That's the thing. There's some things that I can't mention on here.
Yeah.
But the stories he used to tell me of how he used to wind up Jane was just hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I know which story you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he knows. If he's watching, he knows.
Yeah. There was I just thought of another one. We can't talk about that either. There was one day in the office, so I can't remember like whether it was a serious conversation, we were messing around, and he was on his wheelie chair, and we're just talking, and like everything's great, and all of a sudden he just in slow motion and literally fell off his chair. He fell off his chair. I nearly swore. Absolutely brilliant. So I will miss him for his amazing design skills. I will miss this kind of. Do you remember that day I walked in? I was like, Mark, you know this flyer? I was thinking this is how it is how we should lay it out. And he's like, what do you mean like this? That's on my screen.
That was so weird.
And it was like there was just next to no difference between the two. I mean, obviously, mine was one of my drawings on the flip chart, and his was an actual design. But it was just like
it was weird. You were at one end of the office. You were at one end of the office, and you were working away, beavering away, doing this thing, and then he's at the other end of the office, and then you just came together, and it was witchcraft because it was exactly the same thing.
Absolutely
it's crazy.
So I'll miss the fun stuff, but I'll really miss that bit as well. So yeah, we are sad to see him go and hoping that he hates the new job and he's back in a few weeks.
Yeah, because we also missed the Dustin Village Bakery cakes that he used to bring. So
yeah, true.
So good.
Yeah.
And he introduced everyone to cup of soups.
Oh.
I mean, I never got on board with the cup of soup thing.
No.
But you guys and your cup of soup conversation.
Not me. This
like,
one.
come in, yeah. What flavour have we tried today?
It was like
for any clients watching, we do actually get work done from time to time.
Yeah.
Time to time, but it does happen. It does happen. Okay, cool. So let's move on. Because otherwise, if we talk about it too much, I'll start crying again.
Oh,
I know it's really sad.
Yeah.
So my phone on silent. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, social media news. What you got? What's happening this week? What have you seen that's made you go, ooh, or
just what you just did there has just made me do that.
Was that an ick moment?
There was a bit of an ick, but Nicole,
it was like you were on like a kids' TV show.
Yeah,
I should have done the hand gestures as well.
Go on, do it again.
No, I can't.
Right, Nicole, I'll let you go first because I've got something a little bit fun that we can do.
Okay, amazing. So I was a bit late jumping on live lunch, and I think I haven't done it in a while. That's the thing. It's like I'm not used to you know, I was in Wales, and then we had Rec Expo, and then last week it was just the two of you.
Yeah, it's crazy. 2 years at 12 o'clock and it's just not dropped yet.
Go on, Nicole, what you got for us?
So mine's just a simple one about Threads, but I guess it's a 2-in-1. So they've just got some minor updates that haven't been released yet, but are in the works. So they are basically rolling out an edit option for your threads for 5 minutes after publishing. That's it. That's all you get. 5 minutes. I feel like it takes a bit longer than that. So I feel like they need to do the WhatsApp and do like 15 minutes. And iMessage do it as well now. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Oh, no, I haven't noticed it on iMessage. Do you find you don't use iMessage anymore?
I have like, I feel like...
At 12 o'clock.
Answer live, I dare you.
Yeah, go on. We'll have a conversation.
We'll just have a conversation and you answer live. Anyway, Nicole, do you like my piece of merch? Because it gives me just the buzz I need. So.
I saw your little haul last week.
Yeah. I just swear, every live that Hive 360 are going to get so much marketing out of this because of you talking about the buzz you need.
Yes, but it is a beautiful piece of, I mean, all I can say is it's better employment solutions all round. So, and it's a great cup.
Would you say that is the best bit of merch you got?
I mean, we've kind of had this conversation.
Start the merch conversation because this is like 20 minutes of last week's show, and I'm on a clock today. I've got to get out of here. So today is intending a short one, so we can't get distracted today. We've got to stay on track.
Right, let's go.
So Kim, come on then. You said you got something fun. Should I do?
Hold on. I've got a quick. Also, sorry, Threads are doing voice notes. Woo!
Yes, I saw that.
There you go.
I just found the hairbands I lost this morning. It was on my wrist the whole time. So I saw Threads are introducing a DM thing. So is the voice notes part of the DM, or is it we're going to be able to put out voice notes like you can on Telegram?
I think it's like you can they're called voice threads, and by the look of the images and what I was reading, you actually put them out for the public. But I'm guessing you can do them in DM as well.
Oh, that's interesting.
They haven't rolled out yet, so we'll keep you posted.
They never really landed. At one point, we could do them on Twitter. I'm trying to think now, can we still do them? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I saw Elon Musk post this morning, and he was like, apparently he's doing a thing almost similar to LinkedIn, you know, where you can view articles and comment on articles as an expert, that sort of thing. Like, I saw something like that and he was like, oh, don't you just love this feature, like with a winky face? But I was like, you're not really showing much, Elon. Like, you've just said you can be the first one to read this article and comment. And I was like, what's that mean? Anyway,
so enticing you in, Nicole.
Yeah, it did. I was on it for quite a while. I was like trying to work out what it was, but anyway.
Okay, cool. All right. Let me do my bit next then, because if you're doing something fun, I don't want to, bring the
mood down. And I'll also need your sound effects as well for this.
Yeah, that was a one-time thing. Okay, so have you been getting loads of notifications on Instagram with people inviting you to their broadcast channels?
No, I haven't seen one.
Really?
Do you know what? I still can't even save reels, so I don't know what's going on. I think I might as well just have.
Oh, I've had loads. I've had loads.
I keep getting Fred notifications. I don't get Instagram.
Let's have a look.
No, okay, so it's rolled out a little while ago. Basically, it's a broadcast channel. So like you can have a WhatsApp group, but you can set it so only the admins can message.
Yeah.
So same kind of idea. They rolled it out on Instagram, and apparently it's been really popular, especially with the younger audience. There's been loads of take-up on that. So basically, as a creator on Instagram, you can set up this channel, and you're kind of like moving away from the algorithm because you can send these messages out direct to the people that subscribe for the broadcasts.
Oh, wow. That is good.
Well, yeah, I've got a lot, actually. I've got one notification, but when I click in, there's loads of...
There you go, you see. But so it's been, and that literally, I was watching Diary of a CEO last night on YouTube, and my phone just started pinging like crazy because Meta had released an article or an announcement saying because the take-up's been so good on Instagram, they're going to bring it over into Facebook as well. So pages will be able to have broadcast channels too. Now, if this happens and if it works the way I think it's going to work, that's really good news, because, you know, like from an algorithm perspective, the reach on pages has really dropped off, because obviously Meta wants us to invest in advertising. That's how they make their money over on Facebook. So this could be really, really valuable. And also, when you think about the vanity metrics, I was talking to someone about this last week, and we were talking about how they measure success, measure results, and they were like, "Oh yeah, well I measure how many followers I've got, measure how many likes I've got," and I was like, I don't give a shit about those numbers. It doesn't mean anything. How many people actually engage, how many people actually see things, that's what matters. So if you think with these broadcast channels, because we'll be essentially moving away from the algorithm, being able to measure how many people are subscribed to your broadcast messages, your broadcast channel, how many people are engaging with those messages, I think that's a big thumbs up. The other thing with this as well is the annual research that came out last year suddenly saw WhatsApp move into first place, certainly in the UK, in terms of the social media apps that are used the most. And we've seen this trend, I've talked about it the last couple of years, how people are moving, you know, after the pandemic, people wanted that more one-to-one communication again. So we've seen things like WhatsApp really push forward, Facebook Messenger usage pushing forward. Things like Telegram have become really popular now, because they've given us this feature already of being able to do these sort of broadcast channels. I am a little bit excited about this. I just think there's a lot of opportunity, and I can see broadcast channels becoming a placement for ads as well. So I think that's quite beneficial when you're targeting people based on interests. So yeah. I mean, it is like literally the news is less than 24 hours old. It's probably about 12 hours old, to be honest, if that. So we've got to see what it looks like when it comes out, how quickly it rolls out, all that sort of stuff. But yes, I am loving that.
So it hasn't rolled out yet, but you've been invited.
No, so there was an announcement last night from Meta, from I've forgotten his name.
Don't help Nicole.
Say again?
So don't help Nicole.
No. Oh, crap. The Facebook guy. Anyway, I'm so bad with names. Mark Zuckerberg.
There we go.
Right. Why am I so bad with names? It's horrendous. So, like, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? But I'm kind of excited about it. There is another thing that's really dull but really important. Do you want that too?
Go on.
So, and I think we'll see this happen everywhere. It's mushroom coffee. Actually, no, it isn't. It doesn't matter. I'm saying that it must be the mushroom tea kicking in. Actually, it's the turmeric tea right now. I haven't had any mushrooms today. Didn't feel I needed it. TikTok have announced that all videos on TikTok will, you know, at the minute you can choose whether to have the captions added.
Yeah.
It's going to be a default. So all videos will have captions, and it's all about inclusivity and that kind of thing. So it's not a very exciting update. However, I can see this becoming something that becomes standard everywhere.
Yeah.
So on most channels, you've got the ability of turning on captions. And this is, I'm not talking about when you do an Instagram reel and you add captions and you play with it. It's like the CC captions, if you like. So the automatic captions. I think it will become standard, because I just don't feel people use it enough. Things like that, and also image descriptions. I can imagine AI tools being developed into the social media platforms so that you have the option of editing the image captions, but they'd just be done by AI. So that interests me as well.
Good.
This is the stuff I geek out about. I can't help it. And you know, and I was thinking, I really want the AI image caption thing, alternative text thing to happen, because it takes so much time. Now you think like for every image that's posted, you think, well, it's only an extra minute or two, but it is so much more than that when you're thinking about what's going in there and the keywords you need to use and the language
It
you're
does
using.
feel like a bit of a pain in the ass.
You know, and for a lot of people, the sort of solopreneurs, they're already wearing 23 million hats in their business. They don't like, it's just one thing that's going to get overlooked. But the more we're moving towards inclusivity from an online perspective, marketing perspective, social media perspective, it's only a good move. And I think it's just a matter of time. So that's it. That's me. That's my news.
Okay.
What you got, Kim? Said you got something fun.
Yeah, go on.
I mean, I feel like I've built it up now, and Paul's probably going to go, well, this isn't fun. Sorry, Paul, that's how I feel like you would speak these days. So a new report has been released for quarter 3, and I want to have a little bit of a game with you, boys and girls.
What's the report?
It's on Market Pulse Rankings report for Q3. Okay. And pressure's on, Kim. Come on, Paul, I was born ready. So the top apps for Q3 of 2023, okay? Now, downloads. So top app by download. What do you think? You get one guess each, so think carefully. Top app.
Any app.
Top app by download, probably Threads. We're talking social media only?
Yeah.
On this particular list, yes.
It's not.
Well, I'm gonna have to accept your first answer, I'm afraid, Christina. Nicole?
I'm gonna say TikTok.
Okay, the answer is, drum roll please, Nicole. Threads.
Yeah, it's as if I know my shit.
Oh dear, there was. I think, okay. TikTok was number 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and there's one in there that I wouldn't have expected.
OnlyFans.
Yes.
Sorry,
What?
Enough about your internet history. I know it's getting dark in the evenings, Christina, and the nights are rolling in, but come on. No, there is somebody.
Be real.
No, all right, okay, no.
Oh, keep going. I don't really know.
Mr. Paul Green. Temu. I still don't know how to say it. Temu, number 10. Top downloads. So, and that's probably just me deleting and reinstalling the app. Your last Google search, Christina. Oh, and that's coming from your daughter. I feel uncomfortable. That's a Christmas dinner conversation. Thank you.
Oh dear. Let's not.
Let's move on. But also, what I do like that's in there, Capcut. I love a bit of Capcut.
Yeah.
Oh, now what did I see about Capcut a couple of days ago? They are releasing something new. Almost like a Capcut for business.
Oh, okay.
So, oh gosh, I can't. So this is the issue. This is why we do this show. There's so much news that comes out. There's like, I probably spend about 2 hours a day just skimming articles, looking for the good stuff. I want to say I spend 2 hours reading. It's not. It's skimming, looking for the good stuff, and then I flag that to read before this. It's. I think it's Capcut for business, but you know, like on Canva, you can set up your brand assets.
Yeah.
So then it becomes quicker to create things because your colours are there, your fonts are there. Basically, same thing, but on Capcut.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So yeah, I think that would be good.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted.
Can I also...
Oh, hold on, Paul.
What the hell is it?
Yeah,
Capcut, Paul.
Capcut is. Well, go for it, Kim.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so Capcut, I don't know the best way to describe it is. It's a video platform, Paul, and basically there's a ton of templates in there, and it basically does the reel for you, doesn't it? It adds all the effects and all this sort of. Let me find one I made earlier, Paul. And you can, so you've got the template, you can drop your pictures or videos and it will format it all for you. It'll do the transitions.
Does the transitions, does the captions, you can have little images popping up, you can splice stuff into your video and like stop video in, that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Really, really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, I really like it.
That very well, guys.
It makes your videos look dead posh and like you're really like designery and stuff, and actually
you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, people go, oh, you made that video. I'm going, yeah, I did, thanks. I'm going, you really are good at your job, and I'm like, thanks very much. Don't tell them it's Capcut. But yeah, I love it. I haven't actually got on stage, but have a little play around with it, Paul, and let us know how you get on. So do you want another one?
Go on then.
Go on.
Oh, right. Consumer spend, okay, versus Q2. Now, it doesn't actually give me the figures. It just gives me top 10. Okay,
consumer
so
what? Up for me then. Consumer
spend.
Oh,
okay. Consumer spend. Now, it's not. In fact, there's one on here, Christine, that's made me laugh and it's made me think of you. It's not just social media apps. So I'm going to give you a point for every one of the top 5 that you can guess.
So is this product or is this brands?
I don't know. Just apps. So like spend within the apps. Top 10. Can you get at least 5 of them? Go.
Oh, what, just the apps? Okay, yeah. TikTok definitely up there.
Okay. If you could list all 5 in one, Paul, that'd be great.
Paul's over on Facebook. He's saying Temu again. I was thinking that. That's just your spend, Kim.
No, actually. No, not in the top 10.
Instagram, I think's in there.
Nope.
Yeah, TikTok I see being in there. Yeah, Instagram not so much.
I think Instagram, I'm starting to see more of them trying to sell stuff now, though. Like in the reel thing, we mentioned it in one of the live lunches, and I think they're going to be like stories or reels. So I click on them and I'm like, oh, they're like actually a shop.
See, I don't do the e-commerce thing very much. I don't look at e-commerce stuff from a business perspective much. But also, I'm not a big online buyer, so I'm like, I've got no idea.
Vinted.
Nope.
How is that not in there?
Is it that Shein, Shane, Shine?
Oh, let's not go into that again. No, that's not in there.
What is it? How is it top 5?
Okay, so we have
Facebook.
Are you ready? And I won't tell
Facebook
you which one made me think of you, Christina. Sorry?
I just said Facebook Marketplace.
That's not an app.
No.
Facebook then.
Right. Consumer spend. Number 1. This is hard work. Paul, save me. Number 1, TikTok. Number 2, YouTube. Number 3, Tinder. Number 4, Disney Plus. Number 5, Google One. And then something called Max. Don't know what that is. Picoma, don't know. Bumble. That's in there. LinkedIn and Duolingo. So
Duolingo I should have thought of.
Yeah.
I should have thought of Duolingo.
What do you buy on Tinder?
I don't know. What do you buy on Tinder, Nicole?
Well, Kim, you told me that you could buy access to features.
You can buy access to features. So basically, on Tinder, so I've heard.
Kim is a dating app expert.
I'm not right. Can I just say I am so single? It is painful. Okay? So, but you can. So they'll blur images. They'll blur images, and it'll be like unlock for how much is it, Christina?
I don't know because I was driving and Kim had my phone and she's like, "Shall we set you up on Tinder?"
Oh,
and she had a proper good time for herself for that hour and a half.
Oh, I was thrilled. And it's
a lot of fun.
I was like, yeah, so you can it blurs people and you can unlock features to see who's liked you. and more often than not, they look like a Wellington boot. So, save your money is my. And when I say that, I mean that's probably me.
I think there is a market for. Maybe we should new business idea, new vertical, right? So what we do is we put together a personal brand course for single men that are using dating apps.
Wow. Okay, what would we call it?
Because, I don't know. Right, so we'll come to the name in a minute, right? But the reason being, dating apps, I swear, all the men, like, they all look the same. They all need a haircut and they've all got beards. So no one stands out to it. So there's no USP going on here. They're all exactly the freaking same. And then, like, if you do want to have a little bit of a snoop, and you go and look at the social media, which I haven't done, but I'm assuming if the profile's that bad, then the social media stuff's going to be even worse. So giving them the idea of how to operate a personal brand, we could be sorting all their dating woes.
Sorry, how many of us here are actually in a relationship? Sorry. Exactly. We've got no clue what we're about.
Yeah, but we're all good catches. If they sorted their act out, they would be in relationships, and so would we.
I mean, wouldn't. Good.
I don't think it's a bad idea. We're basically just helping them. I feel Kim's breaking up, isn't she? Yeah, let's
like Kim's not
Am I breaking up again?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know.
I'm always breaking up.
Shall we just wrap it up? Shall we just wrap it up?
Yeah, I think on that note, I think that's a good idea, Christina. Let's thank
Nicole, you and me, we'll leave Kim out of it. You and me, we'll get this set up. We'll get it going. We'll be millionaires.
And just number one rule: don't wear a high vis in your profile picture. Okay. Just don't bother.
Maybe we should do an episode on social media and dating. Well, not social media and dating. Say social media and dating apps.
Get people on to share their stories.
If only we had a podcast.
We'll do it in February. Around what day is Valentine's Day? We'll do it then.
Wow, that just goes to show.
I know it's the day after my birthday. Okay, cool. Right, so Paul Greenset over on Facebook says he can help with the stalking section. Amazing. What was I going to say? Okay, so I need to run because I'm in London. I've got a meeting in London and I've got to go and get the train. So let's finish up there. Next week we have 2 guests joining us. So we are going to be. Do you know? A couple of weeks ago, it was Mental Health Awareness Day, and Kim, you and I did the show, just the 2 of us. We had a really good conversation, and I've had a load of messages off the back of that. So next week, we've got Imran Ahmed joining us, who is my business partner in success psychology with all of that stuff. And yes, Imran was supposed to join us that week and he was poorly. So we said we'd get him in. So we've got him coming in next week. We've also got an awesome guy called Rich Waterman joining us as well, who Kim, you've met, or you've seen him speak before. Rich he is really down to earth, really nice guy, really entertaining as well. He's got a wicked sense of humour. But again, he does a lot of work around the mindset, growth, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just a general chit chat next week about that stuff, because you guys know I love that too. So yeah, that's what's happening next week. On that note, should we end it there? We're all done?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for tuning in to another Green Umbrella Live Lunch. We will see you next Thursday at 12 noon. And all that's left for us to do now, guys, I'll just get my screenshot ready. I'm running out of table. There we go. Screenshot's all set up. Let's give it a wave. Bye for now.
Bye.
I heard the snip.